Hey, how you doing, folks? I'm Dan from TheBreakdown, and I'm joined by
Daniel from UnderOATH.
You just joined the band recently. Tell us a little bit about how it's been since the start of the Cool Tour.
It's been great, yeah. I joined up, I guess, in mid-April, so it's been a couple of months, and went straight into writing the new record and spent a month practicing doing that. Had a day off, went straight into the studio for 6 weeks, had 2 days off, and then started this tour. So it's been non-stop, but the tour's been great. It's been really good.
Tell us a little bit about recording the new album. You said you were in studio for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Can you give us any of the details of the album? Is it going to be a little heavier? Is it going to be a little bit lighter?
Yeah. We spent 6 months in Atlanta with Matt Goldman and a guy named Jeremy Griffith. They co-produced the record, and it was great. We did like a couple of days of pre-production, went really smoothly, so we went straight into recording, and the whole thing was just really fun. We even ended up writing some new material while we were there, and the vibe was just really good. As far as the new direction, there's obvious elements that it's like very UnderOATH, but then it kind of goes in multiple other directions. I guess the main difference being the absence of Aaron's singing voice, but Spencer took over all the singing and screaming duties, so he's doing that all himself, and I think it makes for a more cohesive sound with just one guy doing the singing and screaming, because he can kind of go in and out of it. I think it's a really solid record.
So being new to the band, how did you feel, or what did you feel like your position in writing the new album was? That these guys have been doing this for a while, and you come in, how much creative influence did you try to have on the album, or how much did you kind of try and stay back and kind of just watch the whole process?
Literally from the first day that I got down to Tampa and was practicing with them, it was kind of just felt like I've known the guys for like 10 years, so I went into it fully. I wasn't going to hold anything back. If I liked something, I would say it. If I didn't, I would say it. If I had ideas, I would give them. And they didn't want me to hold back. They were like, we want you. We contacted you for a reason, and we want you to have your input. We don't want to, just have you here to play something we tell you to play. We want you to do what you want to do. So it was a really collaborative effort as far as the writing process goes.
When you guys get done making a new song or producing a song, obviously it's going to be heard by the band and maybe people on the record label, but is there someone, the guys in the band, that they want to hear maybe before they release it, whether it's wife, girlfriend, family members, to kind of what do you think of this, because we're really proud of it?
Yeah, I mean, there's always those people that when you write a new song or get finished with a record, you're like, oh, I can't wait for so-and-so to hear this, and it's typically dudes in other bands that you get along with really well, that enjoy the same elements of music that you do, and when you make something that you're really stoked on, you're like, oh, I can't wait to show it to this guy. It's usually close friends in other bands that have the same passions.
Right. Tell us a little bit. You said it was a good mood in the studio. We've got to see some studio videos. Through the studio videos, it seems like it's almost been kind of a solemn, serious take on the recording process. Yeah. Was it like that? Is that how the mood?
Yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah, those studio updates were definitely kind of ambiguous and just didn't really give away a whole lot. That was the kind of idea, just to keep them abstract, I guess. But yeah, I mean, obviously there's lightheartedness to the vibe in the studio too, but it was pretty, serious. We were just in there recording songs that are, to us, really serious. Not to mean that we were all just bummed and
moping around.
Yeah, it wasn't like that at all, but it was, I would say, more so serious than just goofy, you know. I think everybody in the band takes the band and themselves pretty serious, but not to the point of being an idiot about it. But
right.
I think we all kind of feel like it's a pretty serious thing, so we're not just trying to be that goofy, funny band.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
So.
Is there a message behind this? Is there a theme throughout the whole album that the band is trying to get across, or does each song tell its own story?
I think Spencer is the main dude who writes all the lyrics, and yeah, I think from what I understand about each of the songs, they're snapshots of certain like stories in his life, kind of thing. So there's not really an overarching theme or message, I guess. It's more of a widely based kind of thing.
You've been doing this for a long time. After Aaron left and you came in the band, do you feel some sort of pressure to kind of do what he was doing, or are you comfortable in getting with the band and just going and doing your thing?
I mean, I felt a certain amount of pressure, but as soon as I got with the band, that kind of just dissolved, went away. But I mean, it's a mixture of both, because like on the record, I wasn't trying to do what Aaron would have done. I mean, I obviously think he's a phenomenal drummer, but we're just different drummers. So on the record, I played exactly how I would have played, you know. But live, we're playing 90% old stuff, you know. So I'm playing it like it was on the record, you know, which is great. I mean, I think those songs are awesome, but yeah, I didn't come in and try and do something that I'm not. I'm just kind of rolling with it, being myself.
After doing this for so long, do you still get the same adrenaline rush when you get up on stage and you get to see all those kids out there in front of you? Is it still that same feeling of like, hey, let's go get this, or at some point does it become kind of just like an everyday event?
No, it's definitely still crazy and still like before the show, just like kind of like getting pumped up and kind of psyched out by like how weird it is to just be playing in front of all these people every night. Yeah.
Is there anything else that you would rather be doing though than this? I mean, touring and...
No, I love it.
You said you guys had written all of the music for this album that's going to be coming out. Do you know at the end, is it coming out near the end of this year? Is it sometime next year? Or when can fans be looking forward to it?
Hopefully it'll be out in late October.
Okay.
That's what we're shooting for right now.
Along with the music that you've made for this album, you also said that you've created some more songs that can use for maybe the next one or something like that. When you guys are out on the road, are you constantly coming up with new ideas? Is Spencer writing down lyrics? Are you thinking of how to make a new record? Is it a constant process?
Not really. I mean, yes and no. It's always in the back of your mind. Like as a musician, like as somebody who writes music, it's always there. I mean, you're always getting ideas, and sometimes I'll jot them down, or if it's a guitar idea, I'll play it and record it into my phone or whatever. But so there's always a little bit of that going on, but it's not until the 5 months before you know you're going into recording a new record that you actually start like writing on tour and that kind of thing. So.
Cool. Well, we look forward to hearing the new music. Again, it's going to be out in October. To make sure to look for that. And the new music, when you guys post it, is it going to be available on MySpace? And where can fans look for that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that we'll do a leak one of the new songs before the record comes out, I guess. But yeah, and I imagine that'd be early October, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, make sure to look for that new music. Also, check them out on the rest of the Cool Tour. And do you guys have plans to tour after this?
Yeah, there's all kinds of plans that are kind of up in the air right now, but we'll definitely be on the road for the next year, pretty much.
All right, thanks a lot for being with us. Good luck with the next album. I'm Dan, and this is Dan as well. Make sure to check them out and wait for the new music coming out in October. We'll see you guys next time, all right? Bye.